This is Shaboozie from Team Fat, co-founder of it, I guess you'd say. But I'm gonna do a deck profile today of my Bubble Beat deck. Yeah, I joined the bandwagon, and kind of needed a more XE-centric deck instead of the Synchro-centric sort of thing. As everybody knows, they're killing off the Synchros, adding fairly crappy tuners, taking out the good ones, yada yada yada, so forth so on. And I did run Chaos Rules, so it didn't affect me much, but wasn't fast enough, I'd say. Especially now, all you gotta do is have 2 level 3s, no matter if they're tuner, like normal, effect, yada yada yada. 2 level 4s, ooh. But anyway, here's my deck. Comments, whatever, yada yada. Right now, like I say, like I like to do, I'm in the process of making it shiny on a budget, if that. Doing a decent job of it, but alright, here you go. Alright, start off, of course, Elemental Hero Stratus. Yes, I told you I was making them shiny, got the nice Ultra Jump one. But Stratos, of course, key card in any hero deck, no explanation needed. And then another seems to be staple in hero decks would be Neos Alias. Got all 3 secret, 1 a multi, but beggars can't be choosers. Happy to have the secrets. But Alias, you know, like I said, another staple, good old light attribute, 1900 beat stick. I have yet to see anybody ever normal summon him again to get his effect, because it doesn't really matter. And target for Gem Spark, E-Claw, Rhoda, doesn't matter, you got a freaking target. And then, of course, wouldn't be Bubble Beat without the Bubble Man. Nice 1 ulti. Want these 2 to be ulti. Rare common. Yeah, but Bubble Man, I used to always consider him the most useless hero out there, just because didn't have absolute at the time whenever I had a crap load of them, and then some dude asked me for them all and I was like, okay, and then I had to work to get up 3 again. But got the great 3 Bubble Man, special summon out the A. Just beautiful. And then usually that's where a lot of hero decks stop, is at 7. I run the 9, I run the Double Thrasher. It's target with Rhoda, control no monsters. Special summon, doesn't matter if you control monsters like with Cyber Dragon. Just his only drawback is he can attack if I control another monster, but I don't expect him to be on the field that long. So it's kinda, yeah, like that. Traps. Trap-wise, got compulsory evacuation device. Yes, I'm proud of my super. It's just so pretty. But double compulse, especially now that ignition priority effects are gone, it is too pretty and too valuable not to run anymore. Same thing with bottomless, so forth and so on. It's a matter of opinion. Don't hate, yada 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 on that comment. Because, I mean, double torrential. Gotta protect myself if you happen to clear my field, or I'll clear my field for you, got it. But I usually won't do it unless I know I have Miracle Set or something. Miracle in hand, Miracle Set. Something like that. Alright. Then, the Solemn Brigade. Got a nice ulti, ultra. But really want that one ulti. But these cards right here, yes, you pay your life points. I understand that. Yes, that can be a make or break for the game. But their effects are too beautiful. Because for one, you know, they say, oh, ruin judgment first. Oh, I'm at 4,000, I can only activate 1 warning. But deactivates 2 warnings, then your judgment costs only 2,000. So who cares? And it stops anything really. Yes, these stop the gores, the battle fader, so forth and so on, but this one stops the dark hole, the heavy storm. They target one of your set spells that you actually need, and with MST, no. Make them waste their cards. Then Hero Blast. Great stopper to Inzectors, a lot of the wind up, all of that. I mean, the target is Alias, 1900. Not a lot of monsters that can be used for key things that are below 1900. Then also another card I only run 1 of. I should run 2. I'm debating it still. Bottomless Trap Hole. Got the nice gold, but not really super. But beautiful now. I mean, just anything. No more priorities. Like, haha, Konami did one thing right in their lives. Okay, and beside that, and then also Fiendish Chain. Too good now with the priority, now that you can actually target stuff like Rescue Rabbit with it. And then, of course, I set a lot of cards. So, Starlight. Gotta have Starlight out there if you have a massive back row. I could run 2, but that's kind of overkill for it, because it will eventually turn into a dead draw. Yeah. Alright. Now then, for spells. Super Dark Hole, Ultra Monster Reborn, Rare Book Moon, Super Heavy, Super Rhoda. Nice. These are more staples, but this right here, staple in a warrior deck, period. I mean, it's too beautiful, especially since they're all level 4s. Level 4 lower warrior. Don't have to waste my time hoping to draw, especially since I run so few. And then also Super Poly, only run 1, as my personal main target for fusioning is the Shining, and I don't want a Super Poly for Shining unless I'm going up against like Light Swords or some crap like that. That's just because I don't like your freaking light monsters. Plus it's nice to use a BLS for Shining because that's just too funny. Now the priority's gone. But anyways. Besides that, another staple, double MST. I run double duality, as I find most people say heroes don't special enough. I will call you a flat out liar, as I can swarm the field in 1 turn. And 3 I found to be overkill, because I was either pot of duality into a pot of duality, or pot of duality into something just beautiful and I have to wait a turn, and it can end up being game or something along those lines. But yeah, other than that, Gem Spark, gotta run the 3. Only target, of course, Alias, but it's just too beautiful. Got destruction and draw power, so yeah, like I said, too beautiful not to run 3. Especially with Hero Blast, I can recycle my Alias if I need be. And of course, what hero deck is not complete without Miracle Fusion? Or I might as well set these down. E-Call. These Ultras, I wish they were ulti. But and then I got the Secret E-Call. So glad they reprinted that. I was hating that common only, kind of like Gem Spark. But yeah, Miracle Fusion. Xe into Blade Armor twice in 1 turn. Detach twice. Miracle Fusion, special summon a fusion monster along with them. Complete Beat Stick Overload. And then the E-Calls. My favorite combo with them is either 2 E-Calls in hand and a Stratos, or 3rd E-Call in hand to search out Stratos. Because it's just too beautiful. Just E-Call, Stratos, normal summon it. Have 2 set. Good old rule, you can activate these things on turn they were set. After you add the Bold Man to your hand from Stratos, E-Call into another Bubble Man, and then E-Call into another Bubble Man. Swarm your field, double blade armor, Utopia. If you run Roach. But yeah, that is the main deck. Now we'll go on to the extra deck, and just simply put Stardust Dragon. Of course, only way I summon it's Starlight Road, unless I happen to Monster Reborn a tuner, which is very, very unlikely. But double negation with Stardust on the field after a Starlight Road that negated something. It's great. And then Dragonite Exquisite, yeah. Or Dragonite Draco Exquisite. Mainly for people still running cards like him and actually can summon it. Super Poly, as I mostly always have a warrior on the field. Or if I happen to have my Stardust attack, Super Poly, attack. But there's that. Fusion wise, one Ab-Zero. A lot of people ask why I don't run more, as I have water monsters mained. I just don't like to. I mean, yeah, I can get his attack all the way to 4,000 with my Bubble Man, but don't much care for it. Great Tornado. Tempted to run two of him as blade armor on the field with no materials. Just a 22 beat stick, and that's not that much of a beat stick, really. So use them, summon him. Kind of things I could do, but it's I'm still debating. Nova Master. Of course, only reason why he's in here for the Logia, for the Zmains. People still running Sams. I could get him with Hand or Mizuho, whatever. Which, come June, you'll see a lot of Sam play, so he'll come back even harder. And then Gaia run 1. You don't see many Earth, but just in case. Mainly because everybody sides Kinetics against me, so he's pretty important to have. Oh, and then the final fusion, of course, what I told you my deck revolves around. The Shiny. Gotta run 3, as I can go through all 3 if I need to. I've done it plenty of times. And Shiny, everybody knows what he does. For every elemental hero removed, he gains 300 attack. When he's sent from field to grave, you add 2 removed or banished elemental heroes to hand. Recycle my Alias, recycle my Bubble Man. Basically, I do it before I hardly ever remove Stratos. And kind of go from there. Now for the Exy part. I run 2 Utopia. 1, another warrior, a light type. Other than that, mainly if I happen to summon pretty nice first turn, I can summon Utopia. Helps prevent me from attacks. As you saw, I don't have much attack prevention. I got a lot of summon prevention, but not attack. And then, just in case if he's still on the field, after I've used his effects, so that way he isn't targeted by like 100 attack and once turn destroyed, summon Utopia Ray. I've yet to ever use his effect though, as for some reason I'm never below 1,000 life points. And it goes from there. And then Blade Armor Ninja times 3. Just pretty simple, straightforward, requires 2 warriors. Warrior central deck. It kind of screws up a lot of things, especially with his ability to attack twice. And now for my side deck, as at my locals, there's a lot of hero play and Sam play, double kinetic and double puppet. It's just, it stops a lot and it helps me a lot. Only downfall is when people run the Thunder King and I have him set because of the 100 overkill. But there's that, and I like to side in another card whenever I see those, is I'll take out my Thrashers and throw in a Cyber Dragon. Run run him over or use him as a fusion for that guy Chimera Tech. That's pretty much the straightforwardness of how I run that. Another little tweaks: double effect Veiler, mainly for wind up loop, also for Inzectors. Useless against freaking Dark Worlds, that's why I do not main it. And also it stops Rabbit now, I forgot to mention that again. But got the nice Veilers. For my Dark World protection, good old defissures and all that. And then for hero matchup, got Parallel World. And then also Inzector / Dark World, double macro, as it kind of does that. And this is my wind up tweak: Rivalry of the Warlords. Haven't really decided on it yet, whether I want to run 2. I need to get Shadow and Prisoners, but there's that. And that is the deck. Hope you enjoy. Don't give me no heavy ass criticism. Since I've already done it. Apologize to anybody who does not like cussing. I cuss quite a bit, and I try to hold back for this video. But enjoy.